Hey, this is Sasha, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Stocks. Today we're going to take a look at knowledge versus wisdom, and this all stems from my new upcoming book, Mindsets of a Master Trader. Don't worry, you have plenty of time to get it. It's not even out yet. It's something I'm working on. Should come out later towards the end of the year, but it's all about the mindset, psychology, mentality, how to get your brain structured around trading. So that's what we're going to hone in and focus on because I find a lot of people don't really understand the big difference between knowledge and wisdom and how they work together to attain it and grow it. So I want to share with you a quick little story here from my college days and really what the educational system is all about these days. Most of the time, whether you're in grade school, whether you're in college, a lot of this right now, the way that it's set up, and it's slowly moving away from this, but the way that things are set up is a lot of it is just memorization and regurgitation. So you're memorizing things and you're regurgitating. You're memorizing it and you're spitting it out. And that's really what you do in college. You don't really attain wisdom, you get knowledge. Okay, this is what a lot of things happen in colleges. You get knowledge, you're not getting wisdom. And the big difference behind that is yes, you may know how to do a procedure. Yes, you may know how to take a formula and apply it to a certain concept, but there's very few, I would say, let's throw a ballpark figure out there, 90% of it is going to be knowledge and 10% might actually be wisdom that you attain. Okay, the wisdom that you attain might be on how to live on your own, how to manage your finances, pay your bills, get a job, those kinds of things. That might be the wisdom, but overall, the knowledge is really what happens in class, and it's not as useful because, again, memorization, regurgitation, and now I'd say 90% of the stuff I learned in college, I don't even remember it. So here, the wisdom is really what's key and what's important. And when we look at stock trading, a lot of people have knowledge, but not a lot have wisdom. And you need to kind of work at both to become successful or even to really have successful trades. Even if you're a bad stock trader, you need some wisdom to be able to make something work out. So looking at just knowledge, what is really this? Well, this is just about burying your head in, let's say, books or courses, and learning about, let's say, technical analysis. And that's all fine, right? It's fine to learn these things because you need that. You need this to be able to get to wisdom. Okay, so you need all this initial stuff to get to wisdom, but how do you grow the wisdom part? Well, the wisdom part comes from that experience. Okay, so as you gain experience, as you learn how to manage your emotions, let's say, that's where the wisdom comes in. It comes in from seeing those trades and knowing what to do. So yes, you may know technical analysis or a pattern here. Okay, so you might know what a pattern looks like, but you don't know what to do in the moment with those emotions or with the trade or how to position size, right? So you might have the theory, okay? So this is all theory and this is all kind of application, okay? So you apply it, okay? So you have the theory, but now you got to apply it. And this is where you build wisdom. And I think of these things as kind of like, let's draw them in blue. I think of these things more like a glass container that's slowly getting filled, right? So you'll slowly fill up the wisdom and you're slowly filling up kind of the knowledge, okay? And this is really what's going on is you're slowly filling them up and you might need a little more knowledge at the beginning and then eventually that wisdom slowly starts to climb up and that's what you're doing is you're constantly filling up a container really that just constantly keeps growing on you all the way to the top. So I think this is really the important key is that you really understand where are you personally as you're looking to move forward in your journey with trading, investing, putting on trades and shares. Where are you? Are you just honed in and focused on knowledge and, hey, I want to memorize this, learn this, get it quickly? But are you starting to apply that as well? Because I have some traders that I've talked to and all they do is they get information. I'm all good for that. I think that's a great starting point. But eventually you have to move into the wisdom segment. And in order to do that, you have to get that experience. And to get the experience, you have to put on trades. You have to put on some kind of investment. You have to see what happens in the moment. How do you personally deal with those situations? Because everybody is a little bit different in the risk levels, what they see that's scary, what they see that's comfortable for them. So going from knowledge to wisdom is kind of a thing that you do back and forth, and you might have a little more wisdom and then you go back to the beginning and get a little more knowledge, and it's a pendulum. It goes back and forth and you work it, and you constantly keep growing these little containers with more knowledge and more wisdom with time until the day you die. And that's really what the end goal of it is if you're looking to grow, that's continuous growth. If you just want to stop right there, well, that's death. You're dead. But if you want to continue to grow, continue to evolve, continue to grow, then work through your knowledge. Now, yes, sometimes, okay, you want to, hey, I'm good with where my trades are. I don't want to learn anymore. I want to spend time with the family, and I just want to keep trading the way that I'm doing and investing the way that I'm doing because I have a family and I'm busy spending the next 10 years with my kids. Perfectly okay. But if you're looking to grow right now and you're at the beginning stages and you want to evolve, then understand you got to build up these containers, build up the knowledge, build up the wisdom, and all that takes time. So think about that. It's not just memorizing and regurgitation like you do in a lot of classes. It's about really getting a deeper meaning and understanding. That's what wisdom is all about. Hey, so thank you so much for joining me today. And if you want to get insight on when my new book, Mindsets of a Master Trader, is coming out, it's best to get on the newsletter list on tradersfly.com. Or if you're on YouTube, then just click the button right over here. Now, if you want to hang out on YouTube and continue watching some other crazy videos, by all means. But if you want to get insight on when new great educational training videos like this one is coming out, click the subscribe button right below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.